Just we keep going back to a new Henry Danger video, and we're back with a new reviewing of my favorite Henry Danger episodes, and this is another one that I do enjoy. And yeah, it starts with Henry and his mom and dad all sick. Yeah, they're all sick, and Mr. Hart is saying that he is still going to his tournament. And yeah, Piper then saying that she wants to go to this Glowzilla play event, and of course, yeah, their mom is saying that she is too sick to go, and then she says you're too sick for the game that he was going to go to, and Henry's too sick to go to work, and then he's like, "What do you suppose I do? Just sit home and chill?" And she's like, "Yeah," and he's like, "All right," but then he calls Ray about how he's not going to be able to make it in because he's sick, and yeah, Ray of course doesn't care that they're sick, and saying that they still need to come in anyway. And then we see one of his fingers is turning green. And yeah, Charlotte is all sick. And the only one that's not sick is Jasper. And Swaz, of course. And yeah, of course, he's helping Ray with this painting. And yeah, Swaz brought out some cupcakes. And yeah, covering his nose and his mouth when he sees Henry's thumb green, and he comes out and saying that he may have caused them to have this disease that he may have created. Yes, was created a disease when they were Charlotte, Henry, and Jasper were touching his bakers, helping him with his bakers. They may have caused some side effects that made them have this disease that Swaz created, and why their thumbs are all green. Yeah, their thumbs are all green, and Jasper is completely cured, even though he did touch the same stuff that Henry and Charlotte touched, and he is completely better, or he's not sick at all. And then, yeah, Ray then saying how they're going to have to be quarantined, which I don't really like using that word much, but yeah, they're going to have to stay at home to not spread anything. And yeah, him saying, Ray just saying, before he realizes that his fingers are turning green, he says that he can't get sick because he's indestructible, but yet his fingers are turning green. Yep. Even when you're indestructible, you can still get sick. And yeah, they make it to the house, and yeah, they're carrying Ray in a buggy. And yeah, Schwa's coming in this funny disguise, and him saying that that if all their fingers turn green, then they will die. Yeah, so there's actually a chance of death for all of them. There's actually a chance of death if they don't have a cure. If all their fingers turn green, as Swaz says, then they'll die. And yeah, we say that one of the guys that works with them gonna be guarding the door to make sure nobody gets out. And yeah, they're just Ray's just trying to get to Mrs. Hart, and him just all sick and trying to put some pills in his mouth. And yeah, Swaz is telling them of how they're gonna have to be put inside the house. And yeah, Piper tries to leave but changes her mind. And yeah, then Swaz saying if they can't go to see their regular doctors because if they come in contact with anybody else in Swellview, they'll affect them too. And yeah, Piper is being carried back in because they used the back door. And yeah, Swaz is scanning Jasper, and he's going to use this very painful looking thing for his arm to put around his arm to get blood. Yeah, Jasper's blood. And it's like 1 gallon of your blood. Yeah, this whole part just still cracks me up to this day. I don't know why. I don't know why. Still to this day, it cracks me up. I don't know why. But yeah, all of that just made 1 gallon of his blood. And yeah, he pours it into this baker. And if it flames, which it does, they have a cure. And 1 gallon can only cure 2 people. And they need to cure 6 people. So yeah, he's gonna need a lot more of Jasper's blood. Even giving him some raw meat as well. And yeah, everybody else is just sick as well. And which, as of making this, I am currently all stuffed up. Thankfully, my fingers aren't green, but yeah, I'm just currently stuffed up. But yeah, everybody's just sick around the house. And yeah, they're just all sick around the house, all pitiful. And yeah, almost all their fingers are turning green, except for one finger. And yeah, Henry tries to call Swaz, and him saying that he just needs a little bit more of Jasper's blood, even though Jasper is like, I don't think I have enough blood to give anymore. And yeah, Henry drops his phone, and having to squeeze Jasper to try to get some remaining blood. And yeah, Ray trying to get to the refrigerator to eat, but then he realizes that his jaw is locked, which apparently the final symptom of this disease is your jaw being locked in place. So he can't eat anything, even trying to eat anyway, but he can't. And then Swaz comes with the antidote, the cure, but then drops it, and everybody starts freaking out. But he's like, just kidding. Here's the real antidote. And yeah, everybody drinks it and is all disgusted as well. Because, yeah, they literally, I mean, that's actual blood. They do realize that they're drinking Jasper's blood. And then they start having these weird jumping and twitching as well side effects. Well, Swaz just goes into the kitchen and eats some of the food. And then, yeah, all their fingers are all better. Yeah, they're all cured. And yeah, everybody is back to normal. And yeah, this funny thing with Ray and Mrs. Hart. And after all of that, Piper is still wanting to go to that Glowzilla. And of course, they're like, after all that, no. I mean, that's understandable. I mean, you just had a. I mean, that if there was no cure, they would have died. Because, like Swaz said, if all the fingers would have turned green, they would have died. Again, it was a life or death situation. And Piper is still wanting to go to that event. I mean, if I had something like that, I would most certainly not want to go anywhere after what I've been through. Right? And yeah, she's going to drive anyway, and the parents are going after her. And then, yeah, they get Swaz after he says, crazy day, huh? And yeah, they take Swaz outside, and they put him in this buggy, and they just push it. Yeah, I mean, Swaz is the one that started this mess, right? He's the one that started this mess with this disease that he created. So it's understandable. But yeah, really good episode. Like to know what you think? Get to the next one.